What's up, everybody? Wait, is my mic on? Okay, I think my mic is on. Not muted today. What's up, guys? So the game's still down for maintenance, but hey, at least I wasn't late. Crap, technically I was 1 minute late. But what's up, guys? Hopefully the game comes up soon, because I gotta run my 6 stars, because I am grinding for old Xpool here. I feel like Kabam's really trying to stop me from grinding right now, man. As a matter of fact, let's get out the old Twitter machine. Dearest at Marvel Champions. First, you straight up take away the arenas. And when that wasn't enough to stop us from grinding, you go ahead and take the whole game down. I see how it is. But you ain't gonna stop me. Yes. Oh no. Leave. Okay. First trip, take away the arenas, and when that wasn't enough to stop us from grinding, you go ahead and take the whole game down. Alright. Tweet. So now we wait. How you guys doing? Hunter, first one here, saying Bald Dingo, followed by Arrow, Trevin Williams. I don't know. I might have messed up your name. I'm so sorry if I did. Galvanite 32, Skull Forger, Daniel Ray, John Alvarez, King J. What's up, everybody? Scroll this on down a little bit. BG Bingo while maintenance? I could. Name doesn't matter. What's up? BG, did you know about the backdoor way into the arenas through the Catalyst menu? Yes. Yes, I did. So, is this the gameless streams where BG talks about his normal life? Yeah, what do you want to know? I'll tell you anything. First, I'll take you through a little bit of day in the life. First up, what I like to do is start my day off strong by, waking up somewhere around 2, 3, maybe 4 p.m. And then I immediately hop on YouTube to search for instructional videos for like jobs and stuff, like let's say I was hired at Pizza Hut during the late 80s. I want to know how the operations go. How do I make pizzas? How do I make a large, medium, personal pan? I need to know these things. So in case I go back in time and in case I need to get a job, I already have a leg up, I mean, I walk into the interview and I'm like, bam, I'll watch this. I'll make a pizza. So I watch stuff like that, and then I don't know. Corey, send it over too. Corey, thank you, man. Appreciate the 2 saying, tell me a joke, Mr. Bald. No. just no. Oh, you didn't see that. Hold on. There we go. Had the thing on the auto mode without the slap. Hold on. Change that too. All right. I don't have any jokes to tell, man. Why would you ask me to tell a joke? You know how I feel about them. Last time someone asked that, I made the mistake of saying that, of complimenting Tom, and he clipped it, and he has it for all of eternity. So I have no jokes. Otherwise, I'd have to boo myself. But Corey, thank you very much for the 2. Is that Jet Woo? All I heard was backdoor. What's up, Jetwoo? Sick Juggalo sending over $1. Thank you, man. Saying ABG is Guillotine 2099 worth rank 5 as a 5-star to help with Act 6. She's worth rank 5, yeah. I can't tell you all the finer details about the champion, though, because it's not a champion that I used in Act 6 myself. But I can at least tell you that she is worth rank 5. I don't know who your other options are, or if you have better options, or if you already have champions ranked up that can already do the things that she would allow you to do. That stuff, I don't really know. But, yeah, she's a powerful champion. Got a bunch of utility. She's useful outside of Act 6 as well. She's one of the few champions that does not crit. Especially one of the few champions that were made in a time where champions don't suck. Like, no offense to Crossbones. He was fine for his time. Actually, he was pretty good when he first came out. Still not totally useless. But, you know, of course, that was years ago, and the kind of bar has been raised by these later champions. So, yeah, she's a good champ. She is a good champ. Thank you very much for the $1. Dysentery Joe said an over 5. Dysentery Joe, thank you, man. Saying BG, have a mind-blowing fun fact of the day. Let me prepare my mind. Okay, I'm ready. It's going to be a multi-parter, so wait for the finish. Brought to you by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay. I have to wait for the finish. Did you start it all even? I don't even think you started. All right, I'll give it like 5 minutes or something like that, and then I'll check for your comments again. Man, multi-parter mind blow. I'm a little bit worried about this. Yo, BG, what's up, Shed? How you doing? Gonna get some rest because it's like 1 in North Carolina right now. Oh yeah, dude, if it's late, head to bed. You don't know when these servers are coming up. They should be up right around now, but you know, sometimes they're a little bit delayed. There's been some server issues lately. I don't know if these maintenances even help with anything like that. I'm really pretty dumb when it comes to all this stuff, but maybe it could take longer because of it. I don't know. Would you rather be blind or live the rest of your life inside an Olive Garden? Unlimited breadsticks? Sure. I'll take that. I can't even tell you the last time I've been to an Olive Garden. It's probably a good 10 years at this point. But, hey, you send those unlimited breadsticks my way. Got some talking to do. And if I never leave, then it's the same meal, right? So... Black Seraphim sent it over too. Thank you, man. Same. All right, I'm not reading that out loud. Let's see. What can I change this to that is less bad? Pokemon. You need the HM flash if you go down a hole. That's true. If you go into a cave, you you are gonna need that. My goodness, dude. Hashtag harassment. Hashtag touchdown now. That's the PG version. What in the hell is wrong with you, man? Thank you for the 2, dude. Tweeter for the Peter? Sure, man. What do we got on the tweeters? Ooh. Check this out, guys. I've already seen it, but you guys may not have. So, I made a thing. Alliance War vids coming soon. Check this thing out, man. That's pretty sick. Pete made these characters. He drew them out himself and all that. It's all fancy. It's all high res, and it's purty. It's real purty. It's good, Pete. I like it, man. Now you got to do the tough part though, which is actually making the Alliance War videos. Speaking of Alliance War videos, I just finished. While maintenance was going, I just finished an Alliance War video, and I will post it tomorrow. So for anyone who's been waiting for the next war, it'll be a double header since I was on backup for one war. I only got a couple of fights in, so double header war video posting tomorrow. Is that MSD? What's up, dude? BG, heck, how are the... Yeah? Great. Good. Venom the Duck fact. Venom the Duck was the first to achieve the Ultra Black Belt in all forms of martial arts, being the only living thing in existence to wear those mantles, dude. Just when you think Venom the Duck can't get any cooler, he is way cooler than ever. Oh man, Dysentery Joe, is that the... Hold on, is it just 2 parts? I see the second part has been posted. Confirm before I read. Wow, I am blocked. Are you asking if you're blocked? Because you're not. Come on, game. I got 6 stars to run. I'm grinding for Xpool here, man. I shouldn't have taunted Kabam on Twitter. Shouldn't have said what I said. They're doing a great job of stopping me from grinding right now. Bastards. Oh, wait. Okay. I see part 3, and I see finish in all caps at the end of it. Okay. All right. Let's read Dysentery Joe's multi-parter here. All right. Fun fact of the day. BG. You know how people say days get longer in the summer? Do people say that? I don't really talk to people or go outside. What's summer? Anyway, days, people say days get longer in the summer. Is this something you have heard / said? Well, it's 100% false. June 20-ish, the first day of summer is the longest day. So each day, daytime, after that is actually shorter than the one before. And the reverse happens starting with the winter solstice, which means days are really getting longer in winter. Crazy, huh? And when you think about that and how it's light out until 8:30ish p.m. in summer and dark at like 5 p.m. in winter, kind of makes you think they should flip daylight saving. Finish. Well, I guess I never really thought about it, so my mind may not be as blown. But it's a good fact of the day. I'm sorry I didn't have a better reaction to that, Dysentery Joe. But I was thinking about it as I was reading it. And, yeah. Fine. Mind open. Sure. We'll go with that. Oh, man. Tweet, please. Twitter name is now my YouTube name. Okay. What do we got? Oh, my goodness. Really? It is not my birthday. Oh, now I want a cupcake, though. Man. Yash, I don't know, Roger Rupees. Thank you, man. Saying ABG, long time. Missed your bald spot, and I'm not talking about head. What? Don't tell Laura. Shh. Gosh, we've been through. She's right there, dude. Like, you can't see where I'm pointing, but like I'm pointing this way. That's where the door is. Like, right there. She is there. She can hear everything, man. But thank you very much for the 100 rupees. I do appreciate that. Stroking my Saber sending over a buck as well, saying, hey BG, can you tell MSD I said hi from Saber? No. Is this game up yet? I'm kidding, MSD. you have a message. The first one's from Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck says he loves you very much. The second one's from Stroking My Saber, who says, hi. The third one is from Venom the Duck again. Getting a little needy here, Venom the Duck. But he wants to know if you're on for Monopoly this weekend. He wasn't sure, and he wanted to know ahead of time in case you picked the race car before he could. What's up, Star? Oh wait, only saying hi to Laura. Son of a. No hello to me. Okay. Maybe there wasn't. I missed it. I don't even know. The contest is down for maintenance. That's correct. We're all waiting. We're all spamming this button. Maybe it slows them down. Maybe it hurts them when we hit this button. I don't know, man. But I can't stop hitting it every couple of minutes. BG, you're gonna do Abyss item list? No way. I can't even ramp up Sabretooth without using like 15 revives or something, man. It's gonna be expensive right out the gate. But that's gonna be the most expensive part, I hope. Between that and the collector, it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be an interesting time. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm a little bit nervous about this Sasquatch arena and the grind that needs to be done and all that, but we'll see how it goes, man. I really can't gauge the hype for this guy. After they changed the way the Fury stacked up and stuff like that, I thought the hype would die down for him, but from what I hear, there's still a pretty fair good bit of hype, so I don't know. Looks like I'm gonna have to put up a pretty high score. BG, what causes high tide? Seaweed. Ugh. Boo, Tom. Boo. Anybody think Silver Warrior is getting a buff soon? Nope. As we go as high as top 50 X-Force went. What did top 50 X-Force go for? I'm not even sure. Son of a... I don't... Normally the water jug isn't that full. So I picked it up and went for a little drink without looking, and well, I guess I forgot how to drink. Spilled a little bit. Luckily it's just water. So we're good. I actually already made my my little cutoff thing. I was trying to get prepped because I'd like to do at least one day stream. At least one day stream for Sasquatch. I don't know if I want to do it the first day or not. If I want to take that time just to really buckle down, put all my champions on cooldown. That might be for the best. But I put my prediction at 70 million. I have no clue what the dude's gonna go for, but I figure if we look at all the other champs in recent times, like Black Widow and actually I don't even know what Guardian went for, but I feel like Guardian was more hyped than Sasquatch was. Baldy in a wet t-shirt. Ooh la la. Wow. You have a 401k. I'm not even entirely sure what that is. I know it's like a retirement savings plan thing or whatever, but I actually don't know all of the details. No, I absolutely do not. I don't know if I ever will. I like to invest in smarter things like beans. About 70 mil for Guardian. Was Guardian 70 mil? I thought he went higher than that. Interesting. So maybe Sasquatch won't even go 70. I don't know. That's a Laura question almost. Not even, Star. Neither of us mess with that type of stuff. More BG day streams? I don't know if I can handle that. Plus, Venom the Duck and I have Monopoly plans. I know, dude. It's going to be a busy weekend. It's going to be a real busy weekend. Maybe I should just do a marathon stream. Maybe I should do a 24-hour grind and then do the Abyss. Does that sound like a smart idea? No, it does. It sounds like a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that. Stroke of my sabers, sending over a buck, saying, is a 401k a savings account or a marathon? I could only run a 5k. Well, you're almost there. By my calculations, 4 plus 0 plus 1 equals 5, which means you did it. Congrats. New world record. As long as you were fast. I mean, I don't know if you were fast, so maybe I shouldn't say that. I don't know about that part, but... Stroke my saber, thank you very much for another buck. BG, what will your next itemless content be? Probably Variant 5. I gotta think about... Ooh, people are saying game's up. Game's up. Let's do this. Assuming it is. Probably Variant 5 for next item list, though. I gotta think about it. The only thing that might stop me from doing Variant 5 item list is that I'm still, like, behind. I'm playing catch-up here. Ooh, the arena is back. I'm still playing catch-up. Am I clear in AQ? Nope. So part of me wants to just blitz Variant 5 and just get it done with as fast as possible, but I probably won't do that. I probably will do it itemless. Okay, anyway, let's run these 6 stars, man. I need to put these guys on cooldown fast. 1022. I should not have picked this. Oh, man, why did I pick the Warlock? This is dumb. This is dumb. This is why I don't pick the hard ones always. I usually go for the easy stuff. Why don't you just get 6-star Ghost already? Well, you know, it ain't that easy. It's not working for me. Give it a minute. It should be back up for everybody soon. Normally the game goes up in waves. So some people may have access at the moment and some people may not. I'm not sure if it's an iOS and Android thing, but that also could be it. I'm on iOS. Do McFabio account? What does that even mean? Do McFabio account. Also, please don't spam it. Hey BG, watching Sons of Anarchy. Ever seen it? Probably not. Nerd. Anyways, what would be your biker gang name? Kurz. I have not seen the Sons of Anarchy. Biker gang name would probably be Banana in the Tailpipe. You're making pancakes. Do you want some with berries and butter and syrup? I'm kind of full right now. Not really into pancakes so much. Do you have any waffles, perhaps? If you do waffles, let me know. I'll take a couple of those. It's working on iOS for me, but not Android. Okay. Got it. So the Android folks gotta wait a little bit longer. What's up with the bug with Human Torch's incinerates? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Kabam's aware of it. But I'm not totally sure. Like, you get incinerated when, you know, like Omega Red will just be attacking him and then you'll be incinerated, right? Kinda sucks. Wish Superman was secretly in MCOC? Well, Superman is. His name's Hyperion. Should I rank 5 my unawakened 4-star magic or rank 3 my 5-star unawakened Dormammu? I would probably go with magic between the two. I feel like magic's a little bit better, but you never, like they're both fine options, but yeah, in general I consider magic to be more useful. Hey BG, just got enough units to max out Liquid Courage. Sadly don't have enough units to put the point in it. Oh man. Wow. Dang, dude, you're so close. So close. Yo, should I save units for Cyber Monday or July 4th deals are better? Like those are the best 2 deals of the year. So yes, it just depends on how fast you get units, I suppose. If you don't think you can get enough units by Cyber Monday to get the deals, well, you can start thinking about 4th of July, but that's a long ways away. Normally the way it goes, it's just whichever one is more like the most recent offer between the two is the best offer. Like 4th of July was the best offer we've ever seen. Cyber Monday is probably going to one-up that just slightly and be the best offer we've ever seen until the next 4th of July. Got 1k units without buying. It's good, man. But you really need to stop spamming. I'm gonna time you out because I've asked you a few times. All right. Please don't spam anymore. It's not necessary. GG, day streaming tomorrow with the week 4 of Canadian difficulty. I don't think I'm gonna do Canadian difficulty right away, so no. I'm grinding for Deadpool and then preparing for the Abyss. So I probably won't do week 4 until like the day after Abyss. And I plan on hopping into the Abyss on Sunday or Monday. Like I gotta do potion farming and stuff. It's maybe I'll do a day stream to potion farm, but actually I'm not sure. We'll see how tomorrow goes. We're getting Christmas deals? Not really. Christmas has deals, yeah, but I don't think they're better than 4th of July and Cyber Monday. GG, there's a lady at the park that sells batteries. She sells by the seesaw. Oh my god. I'm gonna be sick. Boo. Up to 9k units for the Summer of Pain. Give me a skill tier 5 for Breath of the Duck's sake. Dude, Summer of Pain. I'm starting to think about that too, of like, man, I'm about to empty all my resources on the Abyss. What's gonna happen for the Summer of Pain? Am I just gonna have nothing left in the tank? Burn all of my my potions and revives and all that stuff. It's gonna be interesting. What if you can't even use that stuff? Now, I doubt they would make that, but it would be crazy to see if they, for the first time ever, would put like an item cap on content or something like that. Like, all right, you can only use 5 items to make it through. Good luck. I would have so much fun with it, man. I would love it. I don't know if everyone else would love it, but I would love it. What time would you start? Sunday? I'll be driving home, but don't want to miss you getting whooped. Wow. Well, okay, so here's the thing about the Abyss. We got to think about this realistically. I need Sasquatch, right? So, first off, let's assume that I get Sasquatch from the arena, which might not happen, you know? I'm going to try my best, but dude, I've missed featured champions in the arena before. So I'm going to try my best, and let's just assume that I do get Sasquatch. We know the results at around noon on Sunday, but you don't actually get the champion in the mail until like what, an hour or two later or something like that. So let's just assume like 2 o'clock I have the champion. You know, it takes only a few minutes to rank them up, so all right, a few minutes go by, rank 5, ready to do the Abyss. Like that would be the absolute earliest, is probably around like 2:30 or 3 p.m. on Sunday. But man, did I just stay up all night grinding for Sasquatch to make sure I get this guy, to make sure that I could actually do the Abyss? Maybe. So like, I don't know, man. Sunday, I would love to do it on Sunday, because I feel like there's more, you know, it's just better to do content like that on the weekend. More people are able to tune in, check it out. The like war is in placement phase, right? Wait, is it in placement phase? Hold on. Wednesday place, Thursday attack, Friday place, Saturday attack, Sunday. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it's in placement phase, so I don't have to worry about that. That makes things much easier. I already checked on Alliance Quest when making these plans. I know Alliance Quest is going to be down, but it's going to be down for both those days. So we're kind of good there. So yeah, I don't know. I'd love to do it on Sunday, but I gotta see how I'm feeling after the grind. And it would start in like the mid-afternoon time. Braden Ross send over 2. Thank you very much, man. Saying, should I use a 4-star basic awakening gem on Medusa? Yup. Medusa is a great champion. She is one of the strongest champions to feed an awakening gem too, since she does not gain the Furies at all without being awakened. And when she is awakened, like those Furies, they don't even scale with Sig level, so you don't even need to increase her Sig level. It's just awaken, boom, she's instantly like twice as strong when she has those Furies up. So yeah, man, very worthy champion to awaken. I would say go for it. And a champion that will stay strong for a long time for you, most likely. She's good in just everyday fights, and then she's especially good at taking down robots. So even if you use other champions for the average opponent, you could always fall back on her to take down a strong robot. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Hope that helps. Hope that answered your question. Speaking of robots, what's up, Roboto? I've been to the bathroom I don't know how many times today. You got the runs? I don't know. Oh, man. What's going on? Are you okay? Might be up a pound. I don't know for sure yet. I gotta get through the week. Okay, trying to add some weight, trying to bulk up. Oh, I see. Had a massive headache last night because it's tad dehydrated. I hear you, man. You gotta drink, stay hydrated out there, guys. Should I just chug the rest of this? Alright, let's go. I'm just kidding. I'm not that thirsty. You're about 2 mil ahead of me right now, BG. Cap. Good luck on the grind, man. My 5 and 6s refresh in about 1.5 hours. Alright. Yeah, my 5 stars about the same. 6 stars. They're up right now. They were up while maintenance was going on about 40 minutes ago. Thanks, kabam. Read the rest, BG. He does have the runs. Oh, whoops. Well, whoops. Speed up D. Send it over 2. Thank you very much, man. Just saying, I love you. Thank you, man. Appreciate the 2. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Thank you, man. You legit missed whole convo like 3 or 4 streams ago about I could gain weight. I mean, I kind of remember you guys talking about weight, but yeah, I definitely did miss all that stuff. By the way, BG, those were some nice rank ups in the previous video. RNG sucks a bit because Warlock, Ghost, and Aegon are still evading you. Yeah, among some others, but you know. My roster's looking pretty good, so I like to joke around sometimes, but it's alright. I'll pull those champs eventually, and even if I don't, whatever. I'll get a Sasquatch. Is he still talking, Pixie Bell? I'm always talking. We've been through this. Stopped at 41, round 1, and ranked like 180-ish. Cap. Pretty brutal, missed it by 2 mil. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Those near misses, they always sting. Would you use Awakening Gem on Magic? Mystic Gem? She's worth one. yeah. As to whether I would personally give one to her or not, it's kind of situational. I feel like Magic is already a bit of a situational champion. Not that, I mean, she's good for a lot of situations. It's just you don't always need the power control that she has. So if I was going up like, I mean, basically I just ranked up Magic for one war, and if I had to awaken her, if I was really like going all out for that war, I suppose I would have, but I don't know, actually maybe I wouldn't have. Anyway, man, she's a good champ. She's worth the awakening. We're getting into the what would I do's versus the what would, or what is worth doing kind of thing. But she is worth awakening if you like Magic. BG, how many revives max for Act 5 Ultron quest should I use? There's no answer to that, man. There is no answer to that. What if I tell you 10 and you use 10 and Ultron's at 7% health? Well, you better not back out if Ultron's at 7% health. You know? You just gotta feel it out. You gotta go with what's comfortable for you. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different in how many revives they use to take down any content. If you want to be a little bit cheaper with it, that's cool, man. You could back out. If you don't mind burning the revives, that's cool too. Can you do blogs in real life? Nah, man, this is my real life. I just sit around and play video games all day. You are watching a vlog. When you start playing MCOC? Almost 5 years ago now. It's about 4.5 years ago. All right. I wish that these 5 stars weren't showing up like this. I wish the auto help thing was here now. Why, kabam? Why can't you just instantly snap your fingers and add features to the game? That would be awesome. Why does the world not work like this? Last time I went from 230 to 195 without, excuse me, working out or changing my diet. If that gives you an idea as to how hot it is at my work. Wow. That's a big weight loss, man. I would love to have a weight loss like that right now. I would love it. My brothers, they can eat all they want, but it seems to pass right through. Man. I would also love that. I can't stop eating during the daytime, guys. Or the nighttime, for that matter. Just eat all day. Is that Jay Divine? What's up, dude? BG, I woke up this morning to a pigeon in my living room. What? Accidentally left the side flaps to the air conditioner open. I hid in the bathroom for an hour, then decided to chase it out. Wow, dude. I'm proud of you for manning up and facing the wild pigeon that was squatting in your home. BG, with an assassin mastery setup, should I max all of them or invest points in other stuff? I don't know what type of mastery setup you're exactly talking about here. The way I normally think about assassin is like this, though. I see assassin as kind of almost like a bonus mastery to pick up, because it's not really required for anything. There are more powerful masteries when you get into like the real specific cases, like for Mystic champions. Mystic Dispersion is going to be stronger than Assassin. Maybe not in 100% of situations, but just in general. Or for bleed-based champions, Deep Wounds is going to be stronger than Assassin. Things like that. So yeah, I usually, like, if I have leftover points and I'm not really sure where to put them, that's kind of when I turn to Assassin. Like if I'm if I'm not running the suicide masteries, that usually opens up more points, and then maybe I'll put some in there. But yeah, I wouldn't focus a build around assassin. That's kind of my advice. I know it doesn't exactly answer your question, but I hope that helps at least. Really thinking about changing my in-game name to my actual name. Every arena win, it has to uplift you a little. Seeing the name, or seeing the game say Brian Grant wins, dude. Of course, that's why I did it. I'm a winner 3 times every 2 minutes. Feels great. Well, actually, maybe I'm not a winner that many times. Sometimes I don't win. We don't talk about those times. Yeah, actually, I never even thought about that. But that is pretty cool that now that you mention it. BG should hire the main people in chat as side characters? What? Is that possible? First off, some people rudely say that this isn't even my stream anymore. They make it as if I'm a side person in Tom's stream or something. Just bogus. BG, what about your work/project after you left for Loki? It's kind of still a thing, but it's also kind of on hold. The whole pandemic thing is not making things easy, and I feel like part of the world kind of tried to go back to normal life a little too early. I don't want to talk about it much, but just you know, when I was thinking like, yeah, that's probably too early to get back to what I was doing, so it's still on hold, and eventually go back to it, but just kind of bad timing on it all. But that's like everything. Is Seaton's real name actually Seaton? No, it's actually Prometheus. Luke Cage is beating Sentinel? Of course. Luke Cage is a beast. Yeah, my bad. I meant Tom should hire side characters. Son of a... Be Crazy sending over 10 of them Canadian bucks. Be Crazy. Thank you, man. Just saying hello to one of the OGest, if that's a word, MCOC streamers. Well, Be Crazy, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that support, dude. Thank you very much, man. For all the toonies and the loonies. Thank you, dude. I would not be able to even do this without you guys. So yeah, thank you, man. Corey sent it over too as well, saying it's okay, BG, you'll get a stream eventually, bud. You could take your bud and shove it in. Thank you, Corey. Oh man. Thank you, man. Pixie Bell, swear this is a personal vendetta against me. What? Stop with this personal vendetta stuff. Do you see how many messages that get skipped over? It's not personal. So the Hub's Awaken is 5-star King Groot. He is happy and wanted me to tell you, Baldykins. Oh, nice. Congrats. The old King Groot awakening. So many people think it's a bad thing when the reality is King Groot, he's awesome. A little bit. Why 5-star Xpool when you have 6-star? It's another champion for the arena. It will help me in my grind for Sasquatch. And there's no other way to get this guy if I want to try to collect as many champions as possible. Since Xpool is not in the basic pool, I gotta go about it this way. It's not the biggest deal if I miss, but yeah, it'll give me an even number of teams for the Sasquatch grind, so I'm hoping I get them. Did BG just mutter under his breath, "You can shove your butt up your butt"? I don't think I said... Did I say butt at all? I just said you could shove it or something like that. Be crazy. He sent over another 5. Be crazy. Thank you, man. Saying if you got a change to make in the top left corner. Oh, dude, it goes automatic now, and it also like automatically converts it. So yeah, the value, like I used to just put down, you know, whatever you guys sent over, and I didn't really like change the you know, the exchange rate and all that or whatever, but it just does it goes automatically now. So yeah, man, it's gonna look a little different from what you sent over, but and it usually takes a couple of minutes for the update to happen, but it will happen. But dude, thank you very much for another 10 of them loonies. Thank you, man. Definitely appreciate all that support. Superman sending over a buck. Saying, hey BG, I have a Captain Beardo at SIG 85. I can take him to SIG 185. Haven't completed Act 6. I also have Namor. Should I wait to awaken him and SIG 100 him, or give the 100 SIGs to Red Guardian? Thanks. Alright, so I want to start by saying this. If you need Beardo's Awakened ability, because it's not necessary for most fights, but if you need his Awakened ability, then and only then should you feed Sig Stones into Beardo. Because you're asking this question, I am guessing that you currently don't need his Awaken ability. But it's so quick and so easy just to pump those Sigs into him. If you run into a quest where you're like, geez, I wish Beardo's Awaken ability was more reliable. You know? Whenever that happens, that's when you turn to the Sigs and you're like, all right, cool. Now I actually have a reason to use these on Beardo. I'll get his Sig up. I'll breeze through the quest. Done. Until that happens, hold on to those Sigs. At least don't give them to Beardo right now. Namor is an amazing champion. Namor's Awaken ability is probably more important to have than Beardo's, because Namor, his Awaken ability is basically the reason why people use Namor. So if it was between the two, and yeah, like if you already have Namor and you're just waiting to get an Awakening Gem or something like that, I probably would try to hold off and give them to Beardo. Red Guardian's interesting. I don't have a ton of experience with Red Guardian. I have the other two champions maxed out. Both of them 565, both of them SIG 200. I've used both of them quite a bit. I think Red Guardian's Awaken ability is important, but not as important as Namor. So I would probably once again hold those resources for Namor. All right, the 6 stars are all on cooldown. But kind of similar to the Beardo thing, if you end up using Red Guardian a bunch, he is a good champion to toss Sigs into, and you know, you could, if you're using him a bunch, feed those Sigs into him without like regretting it. But yeah, I would ultimately probably try to save that stuff for Namor. I think he needs it more. Stroke of my saber sending over another buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey BG, my teachers told me I'd never amount to much since I procrastinate so much. I told them, just you wait. What teacher says these things? What kind of discouraging teachers did you have? Was it Dreamin'? Dreamin'? Assuming this is just one of those terrible jokes with the barfing face emoji. Here's my response. Boo to the teachers, at least. Boo them. Boo them all. Speaking of Beardo, what do you think, BG? Should I take my 6-star cap to rank 3? Use my generic from Abyss and I have the 6 to maxim? You have the 6 to maxim? Holy crap. I also don't have him as a 5-star. Probably cap. I don't know, man. It's so crazy when it comes to like it's so crazy when it comes to like, I mean, talking generic 6-star and science tier 5 class catalyst. These are super rare materials. He's probably worth it though. And I would make sure you play with him before you do it. If you have, I mean, if you haven't already. But his, like, I feel like he's going to be useful for a long time to come. So it's probably worth it, you know? Enzo, what's up, dude? Good morning, BG. The game is 2 parts, pre-level 60 and buying masteries and after. Is there any way to have the first part continue with level progression and mastery decisions? Well, let's start with the mastery decisions first. If you get more mastery points, eventually you don't even have to decide which masteries to choose between. You kind of just get them all. Even if, let's say, you don't have an unlimited supply, let's just say we got another like 5 mastery points. Well, it's not that many things to pick from. You know, it's kind of balanced around the number of mastery points that we get. The way that I would like to see the system continued, though, is I made a video a while back. I'm not sure if you saw it. It was about individual champion masteries, where you know, you have the masteries that you can put points in. Geez, my game's like frozen right now. Anyway, you have the normal way that you could put mastery points in. There we go. You have this screen, right? You have all these mastery points, and maybe they can add a few more options to this, right? I mean, they do have these coming soon things that have been here for ages. Maybe they can add a couple more, but honestly, it gets really tough to add masteries like this, because if you add a mastery, it's inevitably going to give more strength to the already strong champions. In most cases. Like, technically, yeah, precision does not boost Corvus, right? But most other masteries boost Corvus more than they boost other champs. That's why he's so powerful once you turn suicides on, right? So the way around that is by making masteries for individual champions, and that way, you know, you can make a mastery for Mysterio that will help his kit, and it can be more specific to Mysterio, whether it be adjusting his stats in a way that, you know, you couldn't universally do, but maybe it's okay if you just did it with Mysterio, or if you literally adjusted things that only Mysterio has, like his poison gas. You know, you can do it that way. So that's the way I'd prefer to see that. As far as the continuing leveling thing goes, Dragon, and I think other people had the idea as well, but I always remember Dragon saying it. I think it'd be cool if you stay at level 60, but your experience bar still moves and still resets when you hit the end of it. This way, you know, you get some rewards every time you like fill up your experience bar. You don't hit level 61, but you still do get credit for going through quests, and you know, maybe you get just a little bit of rewards each time you're to reach the end of that experience bar. I think that'd be really cool. All right, Sick Juggalo sent it over 2 super chats. Thank you, man. Let me see. What's the best Sig level for Guillotine? Well, Sig 200, of course. I'm not even entirely sure how her Sig scales. Let's go take a little look. Let's see. Why can't I spot her? There she is. All right. Let's turn on the 5-star as well. Sig. Let's see. When guillotine would be struck, she has a chance to gain a combo shield passive lasting 2 seconds, plus 2 additional seconds. While under the effects of combo shield, damage from incoming attacks, excluding special 3, is capped at 10% of guillotine's max health. She doesn't need to be awakened at all. If you need to give the awakening in 6 to another champion or something like that, she doesn't need to be awakened at all. This is like an optional kind of safety for guillotine here. That said, it's a nice safety to have for a champion that relies on her combo. Judging by like the looks of this this curve here, I would say around like 60 is like a pretty decent spot to take the champion to. But of course, the higher the better. But yeah, it's really up to you and how you want to handle the SIGs and the awakening and all that, because you can get by just fine playing her unawakened if you have other champions that you're interested in taking up. But yeah, man, I hope that helps. Thank you very much for the super chats. All right, let's go back to the arena. So my 5 stars, they're going to be on cooldown for a little while longer. Not much longer, but like they might even start coming off cooldown soon. Let's see. Oh yeah, like 4 minutes. All right. But in any case, I'm going to take a break from that, and I'm going to run my 4 stars through the basic arena. This way I can save my 5 stars for the Xpool arena. So I want to get these basics though, so let's get the 4 stars in there. Speed Up D sending over another 2 saying, did I mention ... Is that too many dots? I love you. Speed Up D, thank you very much, man. You might have mentioned it, but it's always good to hear. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate the 2. I appreciate the love, man. Thank you very much. IBG, what do you think on adding 3 slots for champs on questing, synergy exclusive, not playable, like Marvel Future Fight? Would it be money loss for Kabam? I mean, it wouldn't be a money loss thing. It's just that Kabam would have to balance the content around that, because of course we're going to be much stronger if that's the case. I think it'd be cool if they did that for like special quests. Maybe not all the time, but if they had a special quest where it was like, all right, this quest is so damn hard that we're going to allow you guys to bring in 8 champions. Whether they're for synergies or regular use or whatever, you know. But it'd be cool sometimes. But I don't think we need it all the time. Carl probably took his guillotine to Sig 200. And Carl is no longer in for Loki. Wow, dude. Why do you gotta say it like that, man? Messed up. What do you think the chances are we get a special event tomorrow, like Boss Rush? Probably not high. I would think they would have announced it if we were getting one tomorrow. So probably not high. Maybe next week. I mean, it's always possible they could surprise us, but I would think it's probably not happening. I would say like hold on, let me look at something. How much time do we have left in this monthly event quest? We have 2 weeks probably, right? We do. 14 days, 11 hours. So it might not happen until like another 2 weeks even, when the new update hits. I really don't know. IBG, just curious. How many do you actually make from donos after YouTube and taxes, if there are taxes? I mean, I don't know the exact number, but YouTube, they do take a cut from the super chats, which is 30%, which it kind of sucks, but I mean, like, YouTube is, the way I look at it is YouTube is still like amazing, and of course they got to make their money for having this like free platform, and they do make money off of ads and stuff like that too, but you know, let's try not to have a like a cynical view on it, because I mean, YouTube is, there's nothing like it, you know. For streaming there's Twitch, but as like just like a video platform as a whole, there's nothing like it. So something so relaxing about BG rank up video. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Just got generic gem. Should I awaken my Hyperion? Probably. Like, I don't know the rest of the champions that you have. What other champions that you're thinking about awakening, where you're at in the game, all that good stuff. But Hyperion's a great champion to awaken. He gains a lot from his awaken ability. So without knowing any other info, sure. Yeah, he's worth it. You should post your PayPal. Well, the PayPal is posted. It's in the description. I look at it like this. I don't really expect any kind of super chats or donations and stuff like that. Like, if you guys send it, awesome. However you guys want to send it, it's cool with me. But yeah, you have both options. There's a link in the description if you wanted to show some support that way, or there's a super chat button, whichever. Like I said, this is it's never really expected. This is a totally free to play type of stream, you know what I mean? But it's definitely appreciated, and whichever you guys feel more comfortable with, it's cool with me. Gonna go warm up some pasta. All right, Roboto. Enjoy your pasta, dude. MPG, Dr. Voodoo or Ghost Rider to rank up. They are awakened. Both of them are awakened. They're both great champs, man. It's a bit of personal preference between those two. If you have Blade, by any chance, then I'd probably go with Ghost Rider. If you don't have Blade, it really does just come down to personal preference. Oh crap, I didn't want to throw in two tech champions. I've used Voodoo a lot more than I've used Ghost Rider, but that's because my Ghost Rider was not awakened and I had to use Voodoo for something else. I'm not sure, like, if I had both of them ranked up and awakened, which one I would use more, which one I would like more. But I can tell you, if I had a Blade a couple of years ago at least, then I would have ranked up Ghost Rider more than likely over Voodoo. Beaver, how the hell are you? Great. What's up, Lakers bodyguard? This maintenance threw my arena rhythm away, but I'm back again for the never-ending grind. And then I'm here to wish you a happy birthday. So happy birthday, Pelon. I hope that's not a bad word in some other language there, Lakers bodyguard. But thank you, even though it's not my birthday. BG, oh man, I don't really want to talk about all that stuff, man. About like money and stuff. Like, let's not talk about that stuff, man. Like, I don't know. There's nothing to like hide or anything, but still, I don't know. I feel like I just want to play games for fun more than anything, rather than think about it like it's like a business or something like that, you know? So it always makes me feel like a little bit weird talking about any sort of like money thing. You know what I mean? I'll leave you with this, BG. Tigra, rank 5. You're thinking about taking yours to rank 5, MSD? I had fun with Tigra. I feel like if someone can master her like intercepting with heavy attacks with Tigra, then Tigra could be like, you could be like unstoppable. Maybe not like Quake levels of unstoppable, because well, you'd still give the opponent power, but man, other than that, I don't know if Tigra is really worth going to rank 5. You know? All right, BG, gotta bounce and go to bed. It's currently 2:05 a.m. night. All right, dude, have a good night. BG speed 5.2.4. Thank goodness. Nice, dude. Thank goodness for the poutines from these Canadians. So now to 5.2.5 and 2.6. Any tips? Because I haven't gone in yet. Well, you're dealing with Bane, and Bane is difficult too, man. It's something different to get used to if you've never played against Bane before. So a bit of practice is the best advice. Like, you might have played against Bane before at this point, I'm not sure, but when that content first came out, that was the first time anyone saw Bane, and it was such a new experience to deal with that I literally just every day I would just go in and I would just kind of the same thing I was trying to tell you to do with masochism, where I would just see how far I can get. I wouldn't use any items, and I would just see how far I can get until all of my champions were dead, and then I would just back out. And at first I only made it like 1 or 2 fights in. It was something new to kind of wrap my brain around, but every day got a little bit further, and eventually finished it. There are a few things you can do. I recommend, if you have to bait specials, try to put like the Bane timer on the opponent before you start baiting, because while you're baiting, you know, all that time's going by, and if you can't hit the opponent, then well, you're gonna be taking all that damage, and just kind of be cautious of that. Like, once the timer starts like ticking down, it's getting close to where the Bane is going to transfer onto you, stop trying to bait specials and, like, you know, go for a parry or something, and like try to attack them to transfer it. You can slow down your combos. Sometimes power control champions can help, because if you can control their power, that's one less thing to manage throughout the fight. You're inevitably going to take some kind of damage, so champions that heal are also pretty beneficial and all that stuff. So yeah. Yeah, I remember when Bane was first added, it was the worst. It was brutal, dude. It was really tough. I love the node now. I mean, even back then, I didn't think it was like a bad node or anything. It was just that it was tough. And it still can be, just to be clear. It's not like, oh, you figure it out and Bane is the easiest thing or something. It's always tough, but you get better at dealing with it. All right, Stroke of my saber said over 2 saying, all right, BG, it's time I stop procrastinating. I'm off to go do 6.3. All right, man. I'll catch you tomorrow. And Tom's Last, please. Oh no, if you're asking me to read Tom's Last, it's gonna be bad, isn't it? BG, I'm not sure if you knew this, but vampires aren't real unless you count Dracula. Oh my god. All right, well, Stroke my saber, have a good night. Tom, boo. Your PayPal is definitely not in the description unless you're talking about Streamlabs. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That goes to the PayPal. It's just, it goes through that so that it can still show up on stream. and I still get a notification so that, you know, I can still read the message and all that. Move in AQ, Brian. Am I clear in AQ? Let me check my alliance chat here. I don't think I'm clear. Unless there's a name change going on and you're actually in my alliance. Rip934 705 saying tweet. All right, Rip. Thank you, man. What's what is this? What is this? Some light reading when you get the time. Every episode of Psych ranked. Interesting, man. Interesting. Hold on. Okay, this is vulture.com. I was gonna ask if this was like your personal rankings, but I don't think it is. That, I mean, I don't, to be honest, I don't know what vulture.com is, so maybe it is. But it just sounds like a real, like, I don't know, like famous publication or something like that with the name Vulture. I figure that's not an easy one to get. But interesting. Interesting. I'm curious. Like, I have my favorites, but they always change. And I'm kind of curious what other people think is their favorites. No, I don't have the time for that? Okay, alright. I didn't think it was yours, but I can tell you my favorite right now. My favorite episode of Psych, I believe the name of it is Office Space, but I'm not sure if that's the name of the episode or not. But yeah, it's the one where Gus kind of has a confrontation with his boss and things happened. I'll leave it at that. I mean, it's been out for a long time now. The show has not been on air for a while, but yet I still feel like I don't want to give things away. Just in case someone's maybe like going through the series now or something. I was actually surprised at number 1. My favorite is Lights, Camera, Homicidio. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I know the episode you're talking about. Doesn't like Sean's dad bring him a sandwich in that or something like that? Oh man. That's interesting that one's your favorite. I mean, it's a good episode, but I wasn't expecting it. I have like, oh, yeah, man, there's so many good ones. Like going through a bunch of others in my head. I really like the episode where I think it's called Cog Blocked, where like Gus dies, but it's not really Gus dying, but you know, he takes it as Gus dying kind of thing. And then of course the Hangover episode, so good too. All right, anyway, Sam Dog, dude, Sam Dog sending over 23 of them Australian bucks. Thank you very much, man. Saying much love, mate, from Australia. Keep up the grind. Keen to the Abyss run. Dude, Sam Dog, thank you very much, man. Appreciate that support, man. Shout out to all the MCOCers in Australia. Dude, anytime I think of Australia and MCOC, I think of there was one guy, I'm pretty sure he doesn't play anymore. At least I haven't seen anything posted from him in a long time. But he used to stream, and he actually did like a 26-hour stream or one time or something like that. 'Cause he would grind for some of the new champions too. I can never remember his name now because it's been a while. The Telenova, or I might be saying that wrong, episode where they speak Spanish was a funny one. That's the one that that Rip's talking about, I'm pretty sure. Wait, Twitter BG for context on Tigra. Okay. Hold up. I'll check it out in a sec. But yeah, Sam Dog, dude, thank you again, man. Super generous of you. Definitely appreciate it. All right. MSD, I don't have anything on Twitter. Did you tag me in it, or is it just on your Twitter kind of thing? Hold on. Let me go to yours. God, I'm so slow at navigating Twitter. When, oh, here we go. I see. Is this perhaps the champion? It looks so. Is this a rank 3? Or no, maybe rank 4 with class disadvantage. Unawakened and class disadvantage. That's probably why the PI is a little bit lower. Maybe. Dang though, dude. She has a really fun playstyle. Oh man, just spamming those heavies. Oh crap, I forgot I was in a fight. I just died. Ah crap, man. I was mesmerized by the heavies. But okay. I mean, it'd be a cool rank up. It looks like I just skipped ahead in the video a little bit. It looks like you're unable to outdamage the regen at whatever rank you're currently at. Oh, it is rank 3. Okay. Alright. Venom the Duck sending over $1. Venom the Duck, thank you. Saying, not sure if you knew this about me, but I'm a 10-time WWE champion, and I beat the likes of Hulk Hogan, The Rock, and even Brian the Bald Cap Grant back in the day. Wow. Those were the glory days. Also, MSD, you can have the car. I'm using the thimble. What a generous guy, this Venom the Duck. Letting MSD have the car. Wow, man. Wow. A class act, that Venom the Duck. Venom the Duck, man. Thank you so much for the buck. It's all true, by the way. I've seen the stories. I've watched the documentaries. Just in case someone's questioning, like, did this dude really beat Hulk Hogan? Like Hollywood Hulk Hogan? Yeah. He did. More than once. Practically ended the man's career. He had to go over to the WCW after that. He gave me the car. I feel so blessed. Yeah. But Venom the Duck, thank you very much for the buck. Tiger's a champ that needs a pioneer to market her. That champ is underrated for sure. I agree somewhat. Here's the thing. I don't think Tigra, and I could be wrong about this, but I don't think Tigra will ever be like an offensive Alliance War champion. On defense, sure. Yeah, I mean, I've kind of always seen her as a possible annoying defender to go up against, because her animations spread across the screen. And I think she's fun to use in, you know, just in questing environments. I had a good time playing her. I had a really good time playing her. But I just don't see that translating to Alliance War Attack. And like I said, I could be wrong. So it depends a little bit on like the whole picture here, the whole context of it. Like, is she just underrated because there are a few things that can be done that kind of show off her potential, but in a competitive setting doesn't hold up? Or is she actually like the total package, just underrated in a bunch of different ways? And we don't really know for sure, but that's how I see it. Joshua sending over a book saying, "Hey BG, seasoned veteran here. Should I rank 5 Phoenix, Electro, Howard the Duck, or approximately Midnight?" Wow, Joshua, seriously? After last time? How did Howard the Duck make it back into this? Wasn't he in your last rank up question? The answer is clearly... What time is it? It's approximately midnight. Out of those champions. That or Electro. I mean, it'd be pretty cool to have a rank 5 Electro. But I know you're trolling. This seasoned veteran nonsense. But thank you very much for the buck anyway. I do appreciate it, Joshua. Are 30-minute timers for the whole AQ series? I don't think so. I think that's just for today. But I'm not sure. You're forgetting about Tigra's synergy with Emma. That makes Awaken Emma the best thing boss killer. Let's go to Aunt May. Because I want to say I disagree, but I also don't remember what that synergy is. So, let me see here. Wait, hold on. With Emma? I don't even see one here with Emma. Let's go over to Tigra instead. Ooh, why can't I find Tigra? Am I blind? Oh. Whoops. Son of a... Oh my god. There we go. Jeez. Alright. Synergies. Did you mean Elsa? Maybe... Wait, did I misread that? We did say Emma, Emma, but maybe meant Elsa. Let me see. Enhanced ammunition debuffs last 4 seconds longer. Additionally, when fighting on the last node in a quest, opponents cannot activate True Strike or True Accuracy abilities. Is she a good counter to Thing? Is there video of that? I've never heard of that before, but I'm interested. I don't really know much about I don't know much about Elsa. I know I haven't seen Alliance mates do that. I can say that much. I think Dap would like to disagree there. Wait, did Dap use this and I just didn't see it? Embarrassing. Did he die with Elsa in war? Well, alright. Apparently one Alliance mate tried it. Also doing Elsa to rank 5. What a champ. Ooh, MSD. So you'd have Elsa and Tigra ranked up together. Well, that's pretty interesting. Easy sending over a buck with a crazy face there. Saying, BG, think I'm gonna take Void into AQ to fight the Human Torch mini? You think I should turn off suicides even though my other champs are Corvus and Claire? Hold on. I'm gonna take Void into AQ to fight human trash mate. I mean, that's always kind of a personal thing. You kind of have to experience both, is the way I see it. Unless that fight has like heal block. I don't know if it has heal block. If it has heal block, then you're kind of screwed, and yeah, you have to drop suicides. But you could choose just to not throw special 1s and special 2s, and you know, let the damage over time do its thing from the natural debuffs. Use your L3 still, and you might be able to make it through while running suicides. Or you might not feel comfortable enough to do that, and you might need to drop them. It's definitely a different answer for everybody based on like what you're comfortable with. So you don't necessarily have to try it in something like Alliance Quest first. You could just try it in like a normal quest with Void, with suicides, feel it out, and just to try to get a handle on it, and then make like a, you know, educated guess on whether or not you think you can get by an AQ with or without suicides. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit different for everybody. Now read Elsa's Awakened ability. I mean, I kind of a little bit know her Awakened ability. She gets like extra something based on the size, right? Let me see. Fighting science champions, critical hits, and Hellfire rounds deal an additional blah 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 damage. When fighting large or extra large champions, critical hits with behemoth busters deal extra damage. Do you get both of these at the same time? And then Elsa's crit rating is also increased. Like, it seems good, but I still don't see people doing it. Maybe I just haven't seen enough thing bosses lately. I'm not sure. Like, we've seen a few this season, but we've seen a lot more Dooms, I want to say. I feel like Doom is the most common boss that we've seen. There was a rank 3 thing boss that one alliance had, but FaZe in my battle group one-shot that with Omega Red. Probably gonna have to do a YouTube search at some point when I'm not streaming to see it in action. You're gonna take up your Xpool after this, only for Arena. UG, I got Gamora out of 4-star Hero Crystal. Should I take her to rank 4? My roster consists of Havoc, Sabretooth, Ronin, Howard, Nightcrawler, Ms. Marvel, or A-Bomb. I'm just starting Act 5 with 3 4-star 440s. Hold on. Got Gamora. No, you don't really need Gamora ranked up. I would not recommend ranking up Gamora. Here's the part that worries me a little bit. You're starting Act 5 with 3 4-star 440s. It's gonna be really tough, man. You're definitely pushing the limits of your roster in a big way. You may have to take your time a bit more. Like, try it out, you know? I don't want to be too discouraging. Try it out. This way you'll know where you stand against the content, but it might be more beneficial for you to like 100% clear Act 4 or work towards that before moving on in Act 5 if the content ends up being too difficult, because that's for most people what's going to happen. you get into this kind of dangerous territory where you're having to use a ton of consumables through each quest. And the thing is, the first quest in Act 5, it's a step up from Act 4 for sure, but it's nowhere near as difficult as, like, you know, 5.2.4 and the quest after on your way to getting uncollected. So, like, is it really worth dumping all your resources to only get stuck in the next quest kind of thing, you know? Whereas if you take your time, clear Act 4 100%, get a few other rank up options, and then go back into the quest, like, you'll probably just have a better time. So do it all the time, but we are gold 1, so we see tons of max 5-star things. The nodes are also a little bit different, if I'm not mistaken, too. Sometimes that matters, but that is interesting. Act 5 for me is so difficult. It's not there yet. Act 5.2.5. Yeah, man, and there's nothing wrong with that. This game is meant to be kind of taken slow. So, you'll get there eventually if you keep at it. When do you think it's a good time to start getting 5 stars in the arena? How many 6 stars and 5-star rank 4 and 5? Because I only have 10 6 stars and 6 rank 5 5 stars. You have enough champions right now if you want to start picking up the champions that don't go that high. But here's the best thing to do. Use all of your champions. See how many points that gives you. And then figure out how many times you can do that over the 3-day period. It'll give you a really good estimate as to how many points you can get in total. And then just compare that to previous cutoffs. And you'll see if you're ready or not. How we doing, BG? Love to see the commitment to the Deadpool arenas. Solid commitment. Thanks, man. I'm not even in the Deadpool arena right now, but thank you nonetheless. Night night, everyone, and we'll come another day to ask BG about rank ups. Hope he responds. All right, Joshua. Have a good one, man. BG Human Torch or Thing to 565. I have a 6-star the champion I use for synergy. Hold on. Human Torch or Thing, and you have the 6-star champ for synergy. Okay. Well, those are two extremely different champions. They're both members of the Fantastic Four, but that's about where their similarities end. I guess they're both science champions, you could say that, but like they're about as different as they get in other ways. So it really depends on what your current needs are. If you're looking for an XL champion to get through Variant 2, combined with that champion synergy, dude, that's the way to go. If you need incinerate damage or someone who's incinerate immune, someone that could reverse healing, well, then Torch is the answer for that. They're both great options, both worthy of rank 5. It just depends on what you're looking for, what you need. Gee, why don't you just go for Sassy in the 4-star arena? Less of a grind and almost guaranteed to get him. It would be guaranteed. If I was going for the 4-star, I would just put up like 15 million and it'd be guaranteed. But I want the 5-star. I want to actually use Sasquatch for a couple of the fights in the Abyss. I think there's only 2 of them. I think Captain Marvel and Cole Obsidian. And I might be able to get away with just using the 4-star version for those fights. Because they're kind of specialty fights, I think, at least, where, like, you just need a Mystic Champion to attack into Cap Marvel's block, deal a lot of damage that way. And then for Cole Obsidian, I think you just gotta nullify him. But in any case, yeah, I want the 5-star version. IBG/everyone, which 5-star champ should I take to rank 5? Corvus or Human Torch? I have no plans on doing any endgame content. Don't have the skill, thanks. Well, kind of like what I was just saying about Thing and Torch. Corvus and Torch are also wildly different champions. And it really depends on the type of champion you're looking for. You saying that you don't have any plans to do endgame content makes me lean more towards saying Corvus, because Corvus is better for just the overall average situation that you're going to come across. So between the two, that's who I'll recommend in this case. But before you go through with that rank up, I do recommend just really thinking about, like, all right, even if you're not going to do content today, is there any other type of content that you're thinking about doing soon where, you know, maybe you'd want the other champ ranked up? I mean, honestly, in both situations, first person asking Thing and Torch, and second person asking Corvus and Torch, these are you know, both good champ. Like in both these cases, you can't really go wrong, because it's not like you're choosing between a good champ and a bad champ. So either way, you're gonna have a powerful champion ranked up. It's just that one might be like marginally more useful depending on the content you're looking to do, type of thing. But yeah, in your case, if you don't have anything specific in mind, I probably would recommend Corvus. For some reason, the new 5-star featured are juiced 2 for 2. Pulled Storm Pyramid X and Sorcerer Supreme. Nice, man. Good pulls. Does Sasquatch nullify? Doesn't he only rupture? So will that count for Cole? He has a stagger on his heavy attack. PG, should I take up Warlock, Torch, or Stealthy to rank 5? Or 6-star Unawakened Colossus to rank 2? I'm at 6.3.1 and have Doom and Corvus at rank 5. Hold on. Take Warlock, Torch, or Stealthy. Or Colossus. And you're at 6.3. Have Doom and Corvus. I'd probably go with Warlock. I don't know which one's actually going to be the most helpful in 6.3. There's a lot of different paths. A lot of different champions needed to make 6.3 an easy time. Honestly, here's what I would really do. I would get out of 6.3 right now. You're telling me that you have 2 champions at rank 5, which means you haven't done the variants yet. Or if you've done the variants, then maybe you're able to take up more than one other champ, because I mean, the variant difficulties, they give you 5-star rank up gems. 6.3, not only is it more difficult than the variants, but it's also less rewarding. Like Act 6 as a whole is more rewarding, but there's so much more to it. And if you skip over the variants and just focus on the story content, you're like skipping over a difficulty in a way. The variant difficulties are meant to be on par with, like, you know, Act 6.1, or in some cases kind of a bridge between Act 5 and Act 6, and give you all these different rank ups that will, you know, allow you to get through the all these paths that require these specific champs in Act 6. Not to mention Act 6 is getting nerfed, so you could also wait for that to happen while you're doing the variants. But out of those champions, I feel like Warlock might end up being the most helpful. They are all good champs, but it might be better to invest in a 5-star, since you don't have too many champs ranked up at the moment, and they're a little bit cheaper to rank up. Plus your Colossus is unawakened, and even though he doesn't need to be awakened, well, you don't have that many champs ranked up, might avoid it, you know. Hi BG, recently got uncollected because of your McFabio account. Nice, man. Well, congrats, dude. ABG, should I take my 5-star Gwenpool to rank 4? Gwenpool's a good champ. I don't know what other champs you have that you're considering between, but Gwenpool's a solid champ. I used her at rank 4 for a long time myself. Need 3,810 6-star shards, and then I can find out if I'm going to rank 3 Venom or not. Roboto. Dang, dude. Alright, man. Exciting times. Dysentery Joe. Sending over a buck. Thank you, dude. Saying BG. There was a softball team in my old beer league that would lose all the time. Their name was Off Constantly. So after the game, we would say... I'm not reading this. Dysentery Joe. What is this? I can't tell if this is a real story or just a joke setup. Because you say it's a beer league, which if it's a beer league, then I feel like silly names are kind of expected. But I'm still not going to read that out loud on the internet for for all of eternity, for somebody to clip that, and I'm not saying that out loud. So thank you very much for the buck, but good day, sir. Oh man. Stealth Ghost. Wait, it was 100% real beer league, as in just a reason to play and drink. Yeah, I mean that's why I had to think about it for a second. I could see it being real. I'm not even doubting it. Change beat to defeat if you must. All right, fine. Hold on. We defeated Off Constantly. Yeah, see, it doesn't have the same ring to it. Alright, anyway, Stealth Ghost at 05. Thank you, man. Said, hey, BG, did 4 paths in Labyrinth today. And now it is 100%. Nice, dude. 4 paths in one day. Dang, dude. You just really wanted to get it done, huh? Didn't even care. 4, dude, that's more than half. More than half of the Labyrinth in a single day. Madness. But dude, thank you for the 5. Congrats, man. Labyrinth is completely done with. On to the next. But yeah, thank you, man. Deep Wounds max or Assassin max for an arena grinder? I don't think you should base that mastery pick off of arena or not. Like suicides help the most for arena. Other masteries don't help nearly as much. And you should probably base those decisions off of champions that you use outside of the arena. If some of your most commonly used champions have bleeds, then Deep Wounds is significantly stronger than Assassin. But if you don't use champions with bleeds, then Assassin's going to be stronger. Whoa, Uber Soul, what's up, man? Even a BG, it's been a while. It has been a while. You think Canadian difficulty rewards are good or underwhelming? Well, the Canadian difficulty wasn't that hard. It's of course, it always depends on, you know, where you're at in the game, just for, you know, for everyone out there. But I know Uber Soul probably feels the same way I do. I'm guessing you didn't have too difficult of a time with it, right? So the rewards, they seem fine for the level of difficulty, at least. I don't think these are the rewards that we're gonna get for like the monthly, when Cavalier difficulty is like actually available as a monthly quest. So I don't really look at it that way. I just look at it as like, all right, how were these rewards based on what I just went through to get them? And yeah, I'm happy enough. Sometimes I like your cringy reaction more than I enjoy sharing the story, as in your reaction to the cringe level of my story / words. Wow. So there's only one problem. When / if I rank Venom? ISO. Yeah, dude. The old ISO needs. BG, is rank 2 Domino a good champ to attempt Labyrinth? Yeah, dude. Rank 2 Domino can definitely get you through the Labyrinth. For sure. Yeah, I've been lurking here and there, but been quiet mostly. But yeah, I was actually thinking that today too. Canadian difficulty was way too easy, and I hope they buff that and rewards together. They might. I mean, they said there's 2 weeks of like the pre Cavalier difficulty, right? So maybe they wanted to like put a difficulty that was like right below where they're thinking would be good, and then maybe next month it'll be like above. So I don't know, it could be even like too hard or something like that. Obviously, like, no matter how hard it is, people are gonna get through it, but I don't think they're gonna make it. It's never gonna be like the Summer of Pain or whatever, you know, they're touting as like the next crazy challenge. But you know, of course they want like a certain number of people to get through it, so maybe they would tune the difficulty a little bit higher for like the average Cavalier level player, and then maybe when the Cavalier difficulty is finally released, maybe it'll be like somewhere in between the two. All speculation. I have no idea what they're actually doing, but I was just thinking maybe they would do something like that. What made this event quest easy was the breakthrough node. That's true. Yeah, I think a lot of it was the breakthrough node. I mean, even if you take away the breakthrough node, it wasn't the craziest of combination of nodes to go up against. I mean, by the way, Extinct Insanity, I see your super chat. I'll read that in just a sec. Sorry for the delay. I'm on a tangent. But what was I gonna say? Like, if you just hit Cavalier, it was probably challenging, man. I'm sure it was. But if you're the type of person that's been waiting for this difficulty, have cleared Act 6 and stuff like that, well, it doesn't even compare. Like, it's not even anywhere near the same level. So I'm sure it varies quite a bit based on where someone's experience is at in the game, what champions they have ranked up, things like that. Extinct Exsanities and an over $1 saying for Human Torch, forgot to say that. Wait, ABG, should I rank 5 Sparky or wait to get Science tier 4 for Human Torch? Currently in Act 5.3.2. Okay, both good options, man. I'm trying to think who's going to help you more against like the Ultron at the end of Act 5, since you're kind of getting close to that territory. And I'm thinking Torch would probably be pretty good for that fight. You just turn on like the flame on mode or something like that, and I imagine he would be good for that fight. So it might be a good idea just to hold out for Torch. I feel like for the average fight, Stark Spidey's probably the better champion. But the Ultron boss at the end of the quest probably is the most difficult. There's also a bunch of Dormammus in 5.3, and I think even with the reduced attack, Torch would probably still be a really good option to take down those Dormammus. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to say, but I'm kind of leaning towards Torch between those two. If you have to wait a really long time though, like if you're saying you know, should you wait for Science Tier 4 Class Catalyst? If you only have to wait for like 1, okay. If you have to wait for like 3, yeah. Could be a while, you know? But yeah, I would, as long as you think it's not going to take too long, I'd probably hold out for Torch. What do you think Sasquatch would go for? May go for him in second round since this weekend is my kid's birthday. I don't, it's really hard to say. If you're going round 2, you'll have a good idea of what he's going to go for, because he's probably not going to change much between round 1 and 2. I am going to put my cutoff prediction at 70 million, but I don't really know. He could go for much less than that, really, or he could go for a bit more than that. Probably not much more than that if he does, but yeah, I'm just gonna guess 70 mil. Just because that's what seems to be the average-ish number for new champions recently. Does Invisible Woman need to be duped to be a good ward defender? I don't think so. I think her awaken ability probably makes her a little bit better on defense, but no, I don't think it's necessary. If you could give up any body part in exchange for any champ, then which body part, which champ? Oh, geez. Did I just get roasted by Torch here? Because I was using a... Man. Dude, I'm not giving up a body part for a champion. Are you kidding me? I like this game, but, look, man, I won't even give up a dollar bill. You think that I'm gonna, like, yeah, here's my leg. Can I have Ghost now? That ain't happening, man. Sassy has some synergy hype around him too, even after the Sabretooth change. He does, but I don't know, man. It's hard to gauge the hype level for these champions. Part of it, I think, is that a lot of people have moved on to 6 stars. Like, clearly the majority of the player base has not moved on to 6 stars yet. But I would say a lot of the people that would consider grinding for these new champions, their level of care for 5 stars is definitely down. You know, it's not gone, but it's definitely declining. And because of that, I don't know, it's almost like I don't hear too many people talk about these champions, because they have no like guaranteed way to go for them as a 6 star, and I feel like that makes them just go for champions less in general. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not talking to the right people enough these days to properly gauge it, but it's kind of how it feels at the moment. All right, Jaylon sending over Buck. Jaylon, thank you, man, saying, when are you doing your Abyss run? So it's either going to be on Sunday or Monday is the plan. I'm not going to have Sasquatch until at least Sunday, assuming I don't miss. But I might be too tired. And, you know, because I might have to stay up most of the night doing that grind. So, yeah, it might get pushed off until the next day or something. Believe it or not, still playing Classic WoW, are you? Cool, man. Yeah, I haven't played since basically the end of last year. Since around the holidays, I pretty much stopped. I had fun with it, but yeah, I knew from the start it was only going to be a casual, Just kind of reliving the old experience with some buddies type of experience that I was looking for. I'd probably do the same thing if they... I mean, I haven't been paying attention to the news. The classic WoW news. Since I stopped. But right around the time I stopped, maybe it was like a tiny bit after, there was like some buzz about what Blizzard's gonna do for like Burning Crusade. Like they put out a poll or something like that. I don't know if there's anything else, any other info since then. But if they brought out some Burning Crusade servers, I'd probably play those casually for a bit, the same way I played Classic. Just have a bit of fun. Will you put highlights of your Abyss run? I don't know if I'm gonna make a highlight video afterwards. I am probably not. It's probably just gonna be a live stream that just stays intact. I'll definitely clip out the rewards, because I'll pop the rewards at the end, and then yeah, for the people that are unable to watch it live and just want to see the rewards, I'll clip those out. But I don't think there's gonna be highlights. If there's like a really cool fight or something like that, maybe I will. I don't know. We'll have to see. I can't imagine too many people have done the Abyss with Sabretooth. So maybe it'd be worth clipping out a fight or two. We'll see. PG, how is Laura doing these days? She back to work? Nope. She doing well since y'all got home? Yeah, she's doing fine. No, I mean, still, like Washington State, I think is like about to go back on lockdown. Basically, I'm not entirely sure, but no, she hasn't been back to work since this all started. What does YouTube cut streams at? It's like 12 hours or something, right? Yeah, I think it's just under 12 hours or something, like 11 hours and 55 minutes or something. Can you show your masteries, BG? Sure, man. Let me just get out of this match and then I'll show them. Let me know if you need help with stuff when you do it, BG. It'll be free for most of the day. All right, Roboto, will do. Maybe at the very least timestamps for different fights. Probably do something like that at least. I'm not gonna lie, this game is goddamn rigged. It's like a slot machine. I mean, a little bit. Some people say that as if it's a purely bad thing, though. But I don't know, man. There's something fun about it, you know? If you feel like you may have a problem, because I know, you know, for sure people have like gambling problems that they might not necessarily be able to help, then I could see that being a real bad thing. But yeah, otherwise, man, it's fun popping the crystal and spinning it out. You just gotta not take it too far, not lose control or something. All right, but anyway, here's my masteries. Not gonna go through each mastery one by one, but I'm running full suicides. I've got maxed out willpower, appoint and coagulate. And I also have maxed out mystic dispersion at the moment. I change my masteries fairly frequently, but these ones I've kept for at least a few weeks now. Phase 5 is dropping on Tuesday. I did hear that it was dropping at the end of this month. So if it does come, it's probably next year sometime. My prediction is August in 21. 2 years apart from Classic seems to make sense. Yeah, that's probably a good estimate. If I had to guess, I would probably guess a little bit earlier than August. I would guess maybe late spring. So like maybe like a year and 8 months or something like that after. But who really knows, you know? Nobody. That's who. Maybe, well, I guess there's not going to be BlizzCon. Maybe they'll still do a virtual thing and have more info to share there. That's probably the earliest we would hear about anything, but even that I'm not really expecting. When's the boss rush coming, BG? No clue. It's got to come soon if it's meant to be during the summer. Come on, units, please. Units. All gold. BG, do you or anyone in the stream remember which days of McFabio he's going through the beginning of Act 5? I don't. One of the days was recapped as uncollected, as like getting uncollected, and I don't know if I made the push all in the same day or if it was over the span of 2 days, but yeah, that'd probably be the easiest way to find it, because I think I got uncollected on day 4. I want to say it was day 4. So yeah, like that's probably when I would look, but I don't know. It's been a bit now. BG, would a Diablo 2 remaster get you back into the series? I know you've said you aren't excited for 4 after 3 bummed you out. Oh, dude, I am. I've always been into Diablo 2. Like, I still go back and play it from time to time. I don't really talk about it a whole lot because every time I do go back and play it, it is more of a casual experience. And I'll just play with a buddy of mine, and you know, we'll maybe just have some fun for a couple of days, just kind of cruising through the game and leave it at that. But my love for Diablo 2 has never really wavered, man. Diablo 2 is my favorite game of all time. If Diablo 2 is remastered, yeah, I would probably get it. I don't know. Okay, so here's the thing. I really love Warcraft 3 as well. I'm telling you guys, I used to be a gigantic oh wait, people are saying games down and I see it now, the bottom left, the bottom right corner there, the little connection symbol. Uh-oh. It looks like the game's going down maybe. But anyway, I used to be such a huge Blizzard fanboy, dude. Like they were the best company. They were the best game company, head and shoulders above the rest of the pack. And I loved a lot of game companies, but they were the best. But just over the years, they're just not the same company anymore. The Warcraft 3 remake that they made, I was so hyped for it. I was for sure getting it. And then I saw I mean, yeah. If you guys know anything about it, it was a total botch job. They didn't even really remake it in-house. Like they outsourced the art remake, and they didn't actually remake the cinematics, which I didn't even care that much about that. But they also, like, the servers got worse. There's no, like, I don't know if they updated the features yet or not, but like there were tournaments, and I used to watch these tournaments sometimes, even as recently as like, you know, like last year I was watching a bunch of the tournaments while I was grinding arena and stuff. And the tournaments with the remastered game, they were just like disconnection issues, and there was no like built-in system to prevent that disconnect like they had in the original version. Like, it was just, oh man, they really blew it. So what if they did that with Diablo 2, man? I'd be so sad. What the last Zarnian? Dude, are you kidding me? Last Zarnian, man. As I'm about to finish up this tangent and go for the night, you come in with the last Zarnian special and shatter my kneecaps yet again, dude. I'm looking for a last message. I don't know why I'm bothering. But yep, no last message. Just the last Zarnian special right there. Dude. Oh man. Last Zarnian, you are way too kind, man. Way, way, way too kind. Thank you, man. Yeah, everybody, the game is it's crashing. But last Zarnian, thank you, dude. As always. I'm gonna build a shrine to last Zarnian, guys. It's the only way to properly show the appreciation. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna get rid of this exercise bike because let's face it, I'm not using it. It's gonna be a shrine. Oh man. All right. Well, I was about to go. I still am. Last Zarnian, thank you for at the last minute being the biggest D. Thank you, dude, and thank you to everyone else as well. Definitely appreciate all the support, guys. No day stream tomorrow. What day is tomorrow? Yeah. No day stream tomorrow, but probably a day stream after that for the Sasquatch Arena. Can't you bike and play MCOC at the same time? I do. I still do sometimes. It was a half joke. Half joke and half truth. Like, I should use it every day. And I do go through periods of time where I do use it every day, but I'm lazy, dude, and it's hot right now. Like, I don't know how if you guys could tell on the camera because it's a little dark. But you probably can tell, man. I'm like sweating. You can tell like under my eye here, it's like moist looking, extra shiny. I don't know, on the top of my head. Maybe it's not like not super sweaty. Like I just ran a marathon or something, but a little bit. Anyway, can't even show you my eggs. But yeah, I will see you guys all tomorrow normal time. Let's hope these servers come back up before then. All right. Good night, guys. Did you ever heard of the AC? We don't have no air conditioner, man. We don't need it. Sweat it out. All right, good night.